Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Gilmig and today I'm looking at the Spider-Man No Way Home Doctor Strange figure from Marvel Legends. This is my first Doctor Strange, so really excited for it. So let's take a look at this packaging. Marvel Legends packaging as we know it already. There's the bio if you want to read it, all the other figures from the wave, more Doctor Strange things, Spider-Man's logo, and nothing at the bottom. Well, legal stuff at the bottom. That's the packaging for those who want to see that. Otherwise, let's open the figure. All right. Doctor Strange. Out of the box. There you go. And off the bat, he's an amazing figure. He looks great. He comes with a lot of accessories actually. Just the base figure is this Doctor Strange thing. Of course, I can't get the Eye of Agamotto out because it sticks with him all the time. So we have the Eye of Agamotto, which looks really, really good. Super detailed little piece right there. And it just sits on the Doctor Strange figure like that. Doesn't peg in or anything, so kind of moves around. You have his magic hands that come with him on the packaging. You have that. You have his holding hands, I guess, for holding things. And, you know, I know we didn't get an endgame version of Doctor Strange because he really wasn't in the movie. But I really wish he came with a one hand, like a... one. Which technically you can do if you modify this hand. So that's pretty fun. You know, you can tell Iron Man to go sacrifice himself or something. And then, of course, he comes with these effect hands, which are all molded in this clear, translucent orange piece, and then just painted as his hands, which actually looks really nice. It's just very, very pliable. So, you know, getting it into his hand is sort of a pain because there's really nothing to grab onto. There you go. So you kind of have to go at it at an angle, but they look really cool. They look really cool, you know. I think the previous Doctor Strange figure, it was just something that it's held. Not sure, but look at the detail on that. Very, very nice. And just to sort of, I have a ring light here. Get it behind. Super cool. Super cool figure. He also comes with his Cloak of Levitation. You can see all the detail there. Stand up, Strange. A lot of detail going on there. So not bad. Not bad at all. And that just plugs in. You have a peg on his back that just plugs in. Over yonder. Not too difficult to do if you're not rushing like me to do a video, but otherwise it sits on him. Most of the time it sits on him good. It sits on him well, but sometimes it does like bunch up a little bit because it's not a fixed piece, but it's okay, you know. Otherwise, look at that. That's just a cool look. Oh man. That is a really cool look. But we haven't even gone to the figure itself. Let's take out all of his accessories so that we can look at Doctor Strange, the man himself. Looking at Doctor Strange himself, that face sculpt looks really, really good. Really looks like Benedict Cumberbatch. He has a little bit of a paint blemish over there, but I can't blame on the mold. It's mostly quality control on Hasbro's end. You can see his robes look very nice. He has that little bit of white gray hair coming in over there. You know, I can't complain at all with his face sculpt, especially at certain angles, you know. He looks a lot like Doctor Strange. Give him his cape. You'll see in photos. Look at that. His torso is, I mean, his clothes are very detailed. You can see the wrinkles and all the bands going down all the way to his arms. If you lift up his arms over here, you can see his sling ring is slung on his belt. Lots of details going on there. Was not painted at the back, but that's okay. It's the back. And it's mostly, for my sake, it's usually covered up by the cape anyway. Or the cloak, should I say, of levitation. You have the skirt piece, which are many different pieces. I actually noticed this now. You have the rope coming down here. For the legs, you don't see it very much. You do get your pins, as opposed to your pinless joints up here. I think these are the old Doctor Strange legs. Get your boots. You know. Pretty standard, pretty straightforward. Very cool figure, especially once you have him all accessoried up. And what I like to do normally is, because the eye of Agamotto can like sort of sit weird, I like to tuck it in under the cloak so it really sort of flushes down with the body. Something like that. You know, you can do better if you take your time with it. There you go. That's a really awesome look. Very, very happy to have him in my collection. Now, you know, the one thing I wish he did have, and I'm not sure if he's going to use this in the movie, obviously I haven't seen it yet, is that I wish he had the time effect, which he doesn't. This one came with the Doctor Strange Supreme from the What If wave. And if you had that, which actually the main reason why I got that figure is you can use that for this figure, which nice, very cool. I like to have him post like, and I'll try to remember to do this in photos, but like, you know, with his hand on the eye of Agamotto. Very cool. I wish this came with a figure. So, but all these other effects are cool too. So yeah, that's basically the details for the figure. Let's, you know, give him this because it's cool to have it. Cool to have it on there. We'll just have it right there. While we do some comparisons. Doctor Strange stands at, my ruler is upside down, above 6 inches. So standard standard Marvel Legends size. Here we have him next to the Mark 85, so you can, you know, he can tell him that all sacrifices, that their sacrifice need to be made. For some reason, mine won't stand at the moment. There you have that. You know, he's out of focus because he is not gonna live very long. Here he is with another magic user, Wanda. I gave her the comic type cloak, and Spider-Man, which, you know, he's gonna appear in his movie. Wonder what he does. But there he is. So you have a proper size look. And yeah, they look cool. I'm excited to see this movie. You know, I don't think I'm gonna get any of the other Spider-Man figures unless I can, you know, find one that's available. It's kind of hard to find where I am, but there is that. And lastly, but surely not the leastly, here he is with my standard comparison: DC Multiverse, Jon Stewart, and Iron Man, not Mark anything, just the classic Iron Man. And he actually stands very short compared to these two. Not when Jon Stewart falls off. But he does stand a little bit short. But, you know, I expect Doctor Strange to be a bit of a taller figure. That's okay. You know, he can't win all. Beside Marvel Legends figures, he stands pretty good. Maybe he could be a bit taller, but it's close enough. So what do I think of this figure? It's a pretty straightforward fit. I really like it. Looks like Doctor Strange. I don't know what else you could want other than this whole time magic effect. And maybe a lot more effect parts, but, you know, coming with what comes with the normal Marvel Legends, you know, these two effect parts, extra hands, there's a lot that this figure has going for it. He has a really nice head sculpt of Benedict Cumberbatch, which is wonderful. He looks the part, and you can't really want more from a Doctor Strange figure. You can have a lot more effect parts, but that's gonna drive up the cost. For a standard Marvel Legends priced figure, this is an amazing figure, and they've really outdone themselves with this. I have no other Doctor Strange figures to compare to, but from what I've seen online, this head sculpt far surpasses all these others. And look, if I do have a complaint, you can see right now, the cape can sit down a little bit better. Ooh, another accessory that I could want is a second eye of Agamotto that's open with the green eye, if it came with this accessory. But that is my review on Doctor Strange. I highly recommend this figure if you can pick it up. It's so hard to obtain now because I feel like a lot of people bought it the moment it was available, and I'm just glad to have it. I'm glad to add to my collection, and I hope you get to too if you like it. Let me know in the comments below if you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you plan to get it, if you plan to hunt it down, and all your thoughts on this figure. I would love to hear it. Leave a like if you do like this video. Leave a dislike if you dislike this video. And subscribe, why not? I'll have videos coming up soon, hopefully. And I'll see you soon. Peace. Doctor Strange. So yeah, actually I didn't go through the articulation. Let's leave that there. Having his cloak on now, you can see that his head will look up around that much, down that much, side to side, hindered by his cloak a little bit, but not too much. This hand will cause the cloak to go up. This hand not so much. It can rotate normally, but again, hindered by the cloak, bicep swivel, double jointed arms. All hands, including these ones, have that hinge joint, so you can get it to do that. There's a ball joint at the torso that doesn't really do very much. And everything from here down, legs don't really move too much because of the skirt piece, and you can fold it technically double jointed, but again, the skirt piece will get in the way. You have the boot rotation and up, down, move it all around.